Hello guys and welcome back to another episode of how to become a top 1% destroyer captain. Today we're gonna talk about how to play an ambush ship. I play Le Fantasque and Le Fantasque is a very fast ship and it has forward facing torpedoes and it has a speed concealment. So while the speed boost is active, you can see on the top left my concealment is 4.3 kilometer. So while I'm on my own here strategically, I'm rushing into that area behind that island, trying to spot whatever is there and using my concealment to see which DD I'm running into. So there's a Loyang and a Lightning in this game. And I'm firing off my torpedoes long range on the Miyoko and hoping my team would shoot the broadside Miyoko. My guess was the Miyoko would go behind that island. So, and now soon I will spot the lightning. And you know, the lightning has 3.5 kilometers sonar. So I need to do a fast right turn because I need to get into this 2 kilometer hard spotting range of my ship because I don't want to get trapped in the sonar smoke combination. So he sits in the smoke and fires up the sonar within 3.5 kilometers. So like you see now, I got him on the left foot now and using my reload booster, but he is preparing for the sonar smoke, so I need to do a turn. First I turn out because I expect some torps, but for whatever reason he's not firing any torps. I would have outrun them while turning out because I was very fast, but now I have to rush in because he realizes soon that he can use the sonar and I need to get within 2 kilometers and also utilize his smoke to lose my spotting. You can see his sonar is active and I prepare to get in as fast as possible and kill him. So then we leave the smoke and things will be very fast paced. And there's another DD, the Loyang to my left, I realize very quickly. And I think the Loyang will go behind that island, that's why I dropped the torps there. But then again, the Loyang has a 5 kilometer sonar and I don't have any. So I need to put nose in, rush the smoke as soon as possible. And you know, the Fantastic has another set torpedoes on the right hand side. So what we're going to do is we want to go get as close as possible and unleash a tight set of torpedoes and to bring the Loyang down and also now use the guns. Also we're going to slow down into reverse in case the Loyang decided to drop torpedoes on the left because he can't drop the torps to the very back. That's why I slowed down to avoid left-sided dropped torpedoes. So as you can see, that was very fast here. And the message of the whole story is if you are in a fast ship, it doesn't matter if the enemy has any sonar and smoke combination, because if you're a little bit prepared and if you let's say use an island to get into 4 kilometer and you just need to get this 2 kilometer gap closed because 2 kilometer is your hard spotting range. And if you want to equip the detection mod, then you can even get the hard detection to 3 kilometer. I use that in ranked, for example. When I go 1 versus 1, then I use the hard spotting for 3 kilometers because then you disable the 3.5 kilometer sonar with a fast ship. You just rush the smoke, and as soon as you're in the smoke, you have the same visibility as the enemy, no matter how far he is away. But if you're outside, you need to get into 2 kilometers. So that was the idea here. Use the island, the first island, get around, sneak in, and catch the lightning, and then the Loyang the same, and drop the other side of the torpedo. So now the second part of the game develops. We have a lot of battleships here, and I'm trying to tell my battleship here to get back and not to rush into 3 battleships because there's the King George to the left and the French in front of us, and there's a Vladivostok to our right. So he will be vaporized in any second. And I'm trying to figure out where these people will head to and whom to torp. I like to utilize all my torpedoes, and I'm also trying to get into the cap. And yeah, Thing is, you want to drop torps on different targets, not all on one target, because you want to trigger some floodings there. And also my other ships have been shooting the battleships, so it's always nice to drop torpedoes on different targets. And now there's no reason to really rush anybody. I keep my distance, keep dropping torps, wait for my super concealment, my speed boost coming back, and yeah, assisting my ships by blocking the cap here. Since my friendly battleship to my left was sunk, I focus on the King George again, because the King George now turns around and you see the other blue battleship coming around that northern island. So I need to help him because if I don't help him, they probably gonna trade ships, and you want to avoid that. Anyway, we are set up very well. I'm pretty confident we're gonna win this because I'm the only DD in this game, and if I don't do any big mistake, we win this anyways. But anyway, you don't want to let anybody down. So the King George is probably not expecting me because he's too focused on our friendly battleship. And now I'm trying to figure out how long it takes for my second torpedo set to come back. And I also already turned my ship, so I make sure I can aim at the King George just before he gets behind the island. And you can see also my torpedoes I fired earlier at the Vladivostok will do their job. And let's go back to the Republic and to the Vladivostok while my torpedoes close in. Vladivostok is flooding, very nice. And now we take care for the Richelieu. For the Richelieu, we're gonna have 3 sets again of torpedoes. I will be firing my left 2 sets first, and then I will make sure that I get really close to secure the kill, because we want to get the Kraken here. And since I have my speed concealment with 4.3 kilometer, the Richelieu almost has no reaction time. He doesn't have a clue I'm here, because I just now enter the cap, and now he should realize that I'm around, but he's probably focused on another ship, because in the moment when I fire my other set here, he fires his guns, and that is the moment where I don't have to be afraid anymore, because he can't do anything anymore. His secondaries are to the back, and for him it's simply too late. So now he fired the shot he should have shot at me. He might have gotten me, but now I need to make sure he's gonna slow down. I'm aiming a little bit to the back to make sure this set really finishes him off. And yes, there's my Kraken. So get in as close as possible if you see a sonar ship. This is the lesson of this video. Be fast, be agile, and select targets with your torpedoes. Thanks for watching, enjoy, and see you out there.